Alright, before we get into this video, man, like my YouTube description is in the link below. And for Christmas, I'd like to hit 300 subs. I know we hella close right now, and I've been like disappearing and coming back and disappearing and coming back. But like Roblox been dry right now. I got a game to play. Hopefully, long term. I'm gonna leave the game description in the link below. The I'm gonna leave the Discord link in the description below. That's what I meant to say. Like, yeah, I'm stupid. I know. But yeah, now let's get into the video. Alright, bro. So, a lot of things just happened in this game, and I'm basically gonna be breaking down everything that happened from my point of view. So, a lot of drama just went down, bro. Like, a lot. I'm in Leaf right now. Let me see. Anyone's in? Nah, I'm the only Leaf member in the game right now. But a lot of things happened with the Tsuchikage, from the Tsuchikage abusing specs to Orochimaru getting unwhitelisted to just a lot of things happening. So I'm gonna just try and explain my best what all happened. So the first things first, it all goes back to when I was F minus and all the Kages were selected. I was supposed to be the Raikage, but I was asleep at the time that when they selected me for game release, so they had to reroll it and pick a new Kage. But I'm fine with that because obviously I got true Uchiha. I was not hard coded to leave all as Uchiha or anything. I rolled it myself completely. Luck, I guess. And I already have my eyes. I have two toners. Ain't nobody touching my eyes, bro. I'm just built different in this game. I'm the highest ranked non-spec user in game right now, and I was not boosted at all. I worked for all of my ranks. So I'm an F minus, and all the Kages were selected. Mike was the only Kage who didn't get all of his specs. I think he only had Rasengan, and he had some type of Shadow Clone. Yeah, Rasengan, double Rasengan, and some type of Shadow Clone, right? So it's a rule basically not only in this game but in basically all NSO copies that Kages are not supposed to be using specs on low ranks or people who don't have specs. Like that's basically abusing. So the game hasn't been out this long. The game has been out like maybe 2-3 days. And I'm the highest rank, obviously E plus non-spec user. So if I'm the highest rank, the other people, like it's me, I'm an E plus. It's my friend Brian, he is a E, and everyone below that is just like F plus and F, right? So this that was just for you to get the backstory. So this recently happened. I was a E plus, just like now, and I was an E, and I was pretty mad because I was supposed to be a high rank. I wanted training, but because I'm high rank, and I guess high ranks don't need ranking up like the low ranks, they basically cheated me out of my rank, and they gave it to someone else who was an F, who only hops on for trainings and then hop off. That's why. Like I grind for my ranks. I don't understand how people could be mad that I'm a high rank and that they're a low rank. But it happened. It happened, I guess. So I was walking out of Leaf. Me and Brian was in a squad, and I was mad because like this just happened. So I was like, uh, I was on some. I wanted to leave Leaf type stuff. So I went to see. So I went and see Orochimaru because I felt like, bro, if they gonna keep doing this, they really halted my progression because I was supposed to be the first high rank. Like I was ranks above niggas, and basically because they were like they keep like even if I win a training, people would still make noise and be like, "Bro, he's already a high rank. He doesn't need the rank." Like, no, I'm working for my ranks. Let me get my ranks. So every time that would happen, it feels like people were trying to cheat me out of my ranks, and if I go to sound, I could just go on a gripping spree and basically do whatever I want. I'm free. I don't have to worry about niggas trying to cheat me in my ranks or nothing like that. Like I could just progress completely on my own and freely. But I'm not sure if I'm still going to sound. I don't know. Like I even told my Kage about it and he's cool with it, but that was a long tangent. Back to the story. So I'm walking out of Leaf with Brian on my way to go and grip some niggas, right? And on my way to go and grip these people, like right when I walk out the Leaf Gate, I see the Tsuchikage, Mike Uzumaki, standing there with Orochimaru. He got unwhitelisted because he's quote unquote not supposed to be in law yet, which doesn't make sense because Orochimaru usually starts off in all NSO copy laws. Like he doesn't even have any offensive specs. Like what could Orochimaru really do to law to mess him up so bad that he shouldn't be in law? Like it would make sense for Orochimaru to start off in law and maybe in arc 2 he could pick his Kabuto from some of the high ranks, but I don't know, bro. But yeah, Orochimaru got unwhitelisted for his specs and said he would be coming in arc 2. So he basically was just trying to rank up, I guess, as a normal person. And he spawned in Stone. Now, Stone has like no villages. All their villages transfer to other villages. Why? Because their Kage is weird. Not weird, the weird, but like, I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but like, I guess he's just, I don't know, I really don't know how to explain it, but he got put in the stone and he instantly hit Sky and be like, transfer me to Mist. And Sky is the owner of the game, but he's also the Mizukage. So Sky changed Oro to Mist. So we walk out and we see the Tsuchikage Mike gripping Orochimaru. And my friend, who I was also in a squad with, it was me, Brian, and King. King's F plus, and at the time Brian was an E and I was an E plus. So if you have my cap, my bad for that. But like, but yeah. So King starts to hit him so he doesn't grip Orochimaru because Orochimaru was cool with us. When he had his specs, he literally wasn't doing anything. Like he even brought us in the sound base and we were showing him around. Like Orochimaru was really cool with us and he didn't do anything to us. So like we was trying to save him. So King hit him, and I pick up Orochimaru. I turn on my Sharingan, and I instantly start to hit the jets, right? So while I'm running, I hear him start tree jumping behind me, and then I hear a Rasengan. Now this is the first time he already broke the rules here, because what he did, he used the Rasengan, right? But later on, he would go on to say that he used the Rasengan for a speed boost, and I guess he probably mistakenly hit me with the Rasengan because he was using it for a speed boost, but okay. But yeah, that's still he used us back on a low rank, but we didn't complain about this. We didn't even complain about this because at this time we just think that he playing. We didn't really think that he was really trying to grip Orochimaru because at the end of the day he was a Kage and there was no beef going on in the game as of yet. So he hit me with their Rasengan, and their Rasengan ragdolls me, and it automatically causes me to drop Orochimaru. He picks up Orochimaru and tries to climb the wall. I run to him, and while he's climbing, I air con him, so he drops Orochimaru. Brian runs up, puts him in a combo. I pick up Orochimaru again. It's getting confusing saying it, but I pick up Orochimaru again, and I start to run, right? So while running with Orochimaru, I hear Brian's in VC in this, and he's like, "Bro, I just got sent across the map from Rasengan." Because in this game, if you get hit with it in a certain way, it ragdolls you like hella far. So I'm ready tree jumping. Now, if you know how these NSO copy games work, you don't have to be out of combat to tree jump. But at the same time, if you recently got hit, you can't just like get up. You can't just like get up and just start tree jumping instantly. So like it's like a cooldown to it. So I got hit with the Rasengan, I already pick him up, my cooldown is over, I instantly start tree jumping with Orochimaru. Now he tries to tree jump, but obviously he just recently got hit from Brian, so he couldn't tree jump. So he basically just started running ahead of me, and I had a good distance between us. I'm hitting the jets, I'm going. Usain Bolt, I'm on the track, I'm going. You can catch me, right? So I get behind the corner, I drop Orochimaru, and he is knocked still. So I was trying to drop him. You have to stay on the ground for a little while and then you get up. I was trying to help him get up already so he could run for himself and I could maybe just hold him off a little bit. So I drop Orochimaru, and before, like right when Orochimaru gets up, he pops around the corner, he combos Orochimaru, and then he tries to pick Orochimaru up again. But I instantly like was right there again to hit him, and he dropped Orochimaru again. So this was just like a long game of cat and mouse with Orochimaru. Like we was playing football with him, just passing him around, right? And here's Mike Uzumaki again. Alright, so yeah, that's Mike Uzumaki or whatever. He wants to grip me. He wants to like declare war. He wants to declare war on Leaf, right? I guess. So he so we get away with Orochimaru. Now, if you know, I'm in Fire Valley right now, and I won't go there because I don't want to feel like he ran away. But like right up there, there's that's a location for one of the scroll missions. We was there because Orochimaru was like, drop me, I need berries. But then right when I was dropping him, so we could get the berries, he popped up and hit for the Sengon. That's how we ended up into Final Valley. That's how I ended. I was the first one in Final Valley because I was hit with a Sengon and I got ragdoll all the way from up there into Final Valley, and I instantly got knocked because normally it's the Rasengan is stupid. It hits you like super high, and if you're high enough, you will like get up the ragdoll animation, and however far you is, like when you get up the ragdoll animation, you can still take fall damage. So he hits me off, and I take damage from the Rasengan, and the remaining amount of health that I had, it it like I take fall damage and I get knocked. And Brian instantly come. They was like right behind me because they was chasing us all that time. I just say Brian got hit, so he wasn't instantly there with me when he caught up and caught Orochimaru, but he was there. Like he was there when I got knocked into Final Valley. He dropped down and he started knocking it right. So we all in VC. Me, Brian, and King. We're in VC. Us three in VC, and they're telling me to. They told me to get Orochimaru and run. Um, After you get Orochimaru and run and climb to the top of Final Valley, then I'm gonna start coming your way. So I get Orochimaru and I go back to the scroll mission location to let it say he still need berries. So I drop him by the berries so he can regen some of his HP. Now they were taking a little while, like it was like almost a minute. It was a couple of seconds, a few seconds, a delayed amount of time, right? So all I hear is Brian says in VC that he just gripped both of us. So I was like, wow. So I look up. He probably climbed up this way and then was walking this way. So I look and I see not Orochimaru. I see Mike Uzumaki coming towards us. Like he is just darting in a straight line. And Orochimaru was like, "Did they get gripped?" I was like, "Yes. Run and log if you can." So me and Orochimaru started to run because I was still in combat. Orochimaru started to run, and I started running right behind him. And after I got a combat, I instantly logged. Orochimaru didn't get gripped. I think he logged too, so that was good. So now this is where most of the drama happened. That was just basically like the background information behind everything. And this is where it all goes down and where he basically starts, where people basically want him to get demoted or everything, where we feel like he was abused. So first of all, he's a Kage. He used specs on all of us. The only person who probably didn't get hit with a Rasengan was Orochimaru, and that was because he was knocked for most of the time. So he used specs on low ranks, and he also gripped low ranks. So all of us, so we all meet back at Leaf. I DM'd the Hokage, and I was like, bro, the Tsuchikage on here, he wildin'. The Stone Kage, he said he declared war on Mist. I mean, not on Mist. He declared war on Leaf because that's what he said when he was gripping one of my friends. And he was like, Kai is a good Hokage. Like, as soon as I said that, he was like, I bet I'm hopping on right now. So we hop on. We all come back. We meet at Final Valley. And he was no longer there. So we all was just standing there like, like, what we gonna do now? Like, Kai was like, you called me here, like, after he didn't leave. But basically, we set up a plan, right? So this is what Mike left out when he was basically saying that he came here to 1v1 the Hokage, which was completely false. He had no idea that we went and called the Hokage. He had no idea the Hokage was in here. What happened was we all went inside the corner of Final Valley. We all huddled up inside there, stealth mode. Couldn't see us, right? Uh, Brian went inside the game's Discord and started talking smack, and he basically was like, he was baiting the Tsuchikage into a trap. We basically started telling We start talking trash to the Tsuchikage. It's basically saying hop in Final Valley, run our ones, right? So we hop up in Final Valley, right? And this is the part that he conveniently left out. Even though we started it, well, not started it, but like we started it in this occasion. Like we basically was talking trash to him because we was like, we want our 1v1 back. We want the grips back, right? So he comes there to fight low ranks. And meanwhile, in that whole pursuit in the beginning part, when he gripped us, he did not use one normal move that you can find on this skill tree. Everything that he used was specs that was given to him, right? But okay, right? We go on. He comes to Final Valley. We see him, and all of us instantly start jumping this man. He's using his Rasengan. He's trying to put down his clone so he could do a stupid clone glitch. So every time we drop the clone, we instantly knock it. And bro, we just was jumping this man. Like he couldn't do anything, right? We made him combat log. So after he combat logs, we go into the Discord, right? And he was basically saying that we gang him, we do this, we do whatever. Seems like he coming back. I mean, I don't know if he coming back here or something, but yeah, he basically said we doing this, we did that, we did whatever, right? So he basically said that we jumped him and that it was unfair and that he had the rights to use specs, right? He leaves out the whole first entire part of the fight where he grips us before Hokage was even in game, or the fact that he came to Final Valley not to fight the Hokage, but to fight 3 low ranks and with the intention of gripping and using specs. That is abuse of a Kage, and it basically was supposed to be a vote for him to get demoted, but Sky was like, I'm gonna give him one more chance. And it's not only like it wasn't this one occasion. A bunch of people was coming out and saying that Mike was abusing specs. Like they were saying that Mike killed some people and missed and gripped them using specs. Like what? And he just got a free, like he just got off the hook for free. Like nothing happened to him. He wasn't taxed or nothing. He got off with a slap on the wrist, and it was like, just why, like if you're gonna put these rules, these so sacred, these so strict rules, right? Why, just why, like if you're gonna put these rules, like it have to be consequences if people don't follow them. Like nothing happened to him, like just nothing. He got off with a slap on the wrist, ain't nothing happened. That was basically all the drama what happened recently. If you want me to get into the drama, like when me and Orochimaru was talking before he got unwhitelisted, how I almost became one of the Sound Four, how I broke it to my Hokage that I was going to leave Leaf with screenshots and evidence, just like this video, drop in the comments or whatever. And yeah, that was basically my video, man.